Welcome back, happy campers. It is Anime Sensei 22 back to you with another video. Let's play. This is episode 9 of Greedfall. And we are in the city of San Matheus, which is a San Matheus. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And we just got here after what was a grueling adventure through some incredibly dangerous wooded areas. So for right now, we're going to get we just popped into the front gate of the city. It's right there. And we're going to get our first look at this place. It seems to be quite big, and a lot of it I haven't uncovered yet. We got to do our cursory run around and looting. Speaking of loot, just happens to be some right here. And yeah, we're pretty poor in this game, actually. And our equipment, well, we're going to have to work our way into getting some better equipment. We are slowly doing that. It's just going to take some time here. So let's just do like I said, let's do our cursory run around. We'll find some loot to be had. I'm not seeing anything here. Seems like that first town was the place to be. Barrack Street. Okay. Seems like my armor has been slowly getting dirtier and dirtier. I wonder if there is a way to clean it. I don't think it's naturally supposed to be this dirty looking. I wonder if I equip it and unequip it, maybe that'll do it. Let's try it. Nah. I didn't even know where I got that Inquisitor robe from. Let's go up and around here. Another big city. It can be kind of hard controlling this character here. He doesn't like to stop on a dime. Interesting place. I'm trying to think of what this place reminds me of. It's kind of like an old England, isn't it? A little bit. Maybe a little bit too. Could be like a colonial America. Could also have looked like this in some respects. Looks like we have some merchants here. And this looks like a gate to something. Looks like the cleaner area of town. See that? That could be like where all the priests and the upper echelons of the city live, in that marble looking area, and the area I'm in is where all the poor live, probably. Even though this area isn't too bad. Eden Town Square. Okay. We'll have to check this area up here with the, looks like the harbor. And then we'll work our way back around. Very cool looking place though, isn't it? Very, very cool. Can I go up and over? Yes, I can. Oh, this is a forbidden zone I'm in. That's not good. That must be where the naughts are. Okay, we're not going to go down into that area just yet. We're going to take it quarter by quarter. Hello, ma'am.
May the enlightened bless you.
Oh, she's one of those preacher types. Okay. This is a sailor? She looks nothing like a sailor. Don't mind me, good sir. I'm just taking my things. I left those there yesterday, that's right. Pay no attention. Some sailor gloves and sailor boots. This looks like a liquor. Blood dragon resin. Just happened to be a box of blood dragon resin. Okay. We could probably check out down on the dock here, huh? Let's see. Maybe there's something up. Can we go up on the ship? No, we can't. That's unfortunate. Taking the ship. I wonder if we get our own ship later. Or maybe even one of these little dinky boats. These rowboats would be like better than nothing. This guy has like the worst job. Or this poor woman, right? She's just like scrubbing a deck. Like, we're talking about planks of wood. On a dirty harbor. I mean, what kind of money do you make doing something like that? Here we go. That guy's totally looks like a naut. He's even got the second in command jacket on him and everything. This is a naut lookout. She has a really nice looking coat, that purple coat. I haven't seen that yet. That's new. Please tell me she's not a sailor. Oh, it says passerby. Okay. Cool hat. Okay. I welcome all ammunition. I've come to the realization that this game, if you happen to be the kind of person that plays with guns, you go through an insane amount of ammunition. You can really spam it hard. Ring of the Fighting Monk. Interesting. I wonder if Ciora has the ability to use it. I guess not. No. I wonder when I'll get a character that can actually use these kinds of skills. Okay. So it's turning into nighttime. And this is like a naut area. So do I have a sailor torso? I do. I'm gonna go in and... Don't mind me, gentlemen. I've come here to just take some loot. Just looking around. Whoa. Yeah, if I didn't have this costume on, the sailor suit, I most certainly would get attacked here. Block picking level 1. Perfect. Okay, looks like there's a warehouse here. Yeah, we ought to go through these since they're restricted areas. Since they're a restricted area, there's a high probability there being loot in here. And there is. Just as I thought. Pay no attention to the air raid siren. That's just a local thing in my area. When there's it's for when there's a fire. It's to alert the volunteer fire department. Trust me, it's not at my place. I would be getting right off this video. Okay, let's see. Warehouse is straight ahead. Gotcha. Can't go through there. Okay. Looks like there's 2 of them. This is a super cool town, and it's It's a little weird, right? You have a large area of buildings made of like brick. Yeah, those are most certainly brick. And then you have like some really expensive ones that are like up on the hill. I don't know this area up here, which I really can't see too well. Those are like made of marble or something. They're crazy. And then obviously you have like these are your homes made of wood. Okay. How do I get in here? It shows that there's a door around here. Is there one? Not really seeing it. Yeah, there's some sort of secret going on in there. That's alright. We will uncover it because we are greedy and we really want all their stuff. Actually, it's the same building. It's the harbor office. So, let's just go in through here. Yes, I still have my sailor costume on. Excellent. Though that's not going to work. Area reserved for naughts. Impossible to enter. Look for another passage or be discreet or you'll be attacked on sight. Yeah, I have a sailor costume on. I'm totally discreet. Okay, so I can't get much out of that for now. Let's head down to this district down here. And hopefully we can swap out our equipments now. Harbor Street. This is a real scummy area, huh? There's a little walk through here. Well, let's go down the dark alley. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get attacked. Get some free drops. I'm down with that. Come out, bandits. I'm okay with it. Attack away. I can hear that fire. That's so crazy. And this is really, really detailed. So, like, what is this wall doing here? Oh, it splits you off from, I guess, this other area down here. It's an interesting little place. Has lots of character. You know, it's very, very dark. We're gonna slip through this little walk through here. There could very well be some loot, and there is. Oop. Yep, it was worth doing. Swiftness potion, okay. Is this Talimi merchant? Okay. What's up with that burning monster?
Welcome to the best holy item shop in San Matheus.
Do you like it here in San Matheus?
It is impossible not to like it here. The air is purer than it is on the continent. The Malachor is far away. And rumor has it that this island is the one Saint Matheus himself chose as his final resting place.
That's a really cool looking sword. Steel foil. Armor damage is horrible. Regulation saber. Steel forging hammers. Got to admit that, I mean, the hammers look cool. The thing that really gets me about the hammers is that their armor damage is usually fairly high, which would make a very, very, like, the axes are decent, but the hammers are really up there. And we're not going to deal with this green stuff. Let's take a look at the hats. old antique helmet. This is literally what I'm wearing right now. This is a bishop robe. Yeah, it looks like a bishop robe. Looks pretty cool, though. Light cabin boy. Comfortable vests. All the same color. And there's a merchant jacket. It's unfortunate that you don't have a way to like upgrade these items. You can take like the basic clothing and make them something better, like slot them or something. Inquisition soldier gauntlets and inquisitor gloves. I think these inquisitor gloves, yeah, poison. So these are like a cloth item. They would go good with like some sort of robe. These gauntlets just look impressive. Yeah, endurance 2. That's going to be a hard ask. No one's got endurance 2 at this point in the game. Old Thelmy Queases. These have like plate on, even though these are the same, you can see the plate on this one because it has it's already been crafted once. So that plate has been added on. That's why it's slightly better. So this one's 38.21, 46.25. So that extra plate that they crafted onto it is big time, and it only cost 4 more. See that? But if you were to craft that yourself, that would be a significant, probably be like 60 coin, not even including the cost of the materials, right? You'd have to gather the materials or you'd have to buy them. So if these were the bonuses that you wanted, this is a fairly basic slant, plus 10 plus 5 from what I understand. You can balance it out. Like you could do 5 and 10. You could probably do like 7 and 8, something like that. It depends on your options when you go to craft it. But there are quite a few. What is this? Lined cape of Telme. I can't actually see it though, can I? The reality is though, it's still only charisma plus 1, so I'm gonna. I think the capes are really just for. You're gonna always want to wear one, but which one you choose to pick is like totally your preference. It seems to me. I'm just looking for loot. Pay no attention to the burning monster over there. This guy looks like a merchant too. Are you a merchant? You are totally a merchant. You just won't talk to me, huh? Let's see what happens if I go up to this cutscene.
Do you renounce your gods? Answer me.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Behold your so-called gods. You are demons. They burn. They are nothing. You shed tears for this creature while your heart should be full of joy. Welcoming the light. Forget your pagan foul teachings. Embrace the true faith. You are mad. Renounce your gods!
Inquisitor?
You! Stop where you are. The pagan stink of these soulless natives taints you. You bring demon-spawned barbarians through our gates.
This man just killed some helpless soul in front of our eyes, and he calls us barbarians.
Who are you to address with such familiarity?
I am the Inquisitor Aloysius, and you will be going nowhere lest your answers give me satisfaction. Do you believe that the God of Light is the one and only God?
Don't tell me that you are going to humor this crazed assassin.
If I want to complete my mission, I believe I have no other choice.
We're gonna insist on diplomatic function. This guy's insane.
Diplomacy may seem to you of little import, but I doubt that your governor would be of a similar opinion. Aggression towards an emissary of another nation is an error that could lead to war.
You cannot hide from the divinity behind politics. But very well. I leave you in divine hands. This time. I shall allow you to continue along your path. I am certain ours will cross again. And be aware that wheresoever you wander, you shall be weighed, measured, and judged.
I got a +1 reputation for that. Really interesting. So the governor's palace is right here. So this cutscene, I don't want to say it's required, but it probably is required. You probably, if you pass, this horizontal plane right here, you probably kick off the cutscene and you're forced to make a stand with that psycho. He's just a little bit too pious. Okay, so this is the workbench. We don't have our gear with us to work on stuff. Look at that cool ring. Awesome. Very, very cool. It's unfortunate that I can't wear it. So this is right down the street from where my residence was. I just didn't... I think I've done a full circuit by now. But that's the house right there. So now that that's done, we can start going to... We got the Coin Tavern and Barracks. There's probably an arena under there if there's any indication. The Inquisitor, Claudius, that's probably that psycho right there that we just met. And let's see here. The Merchant, the Crafting Table. I don't know who Ordo Loomis is, or the Magpie Moneylender Shop. But, okay. Let's just do a quick scum save. And we're going to head back. We're going to head to the... we're going to head to the governor now. We're going to complete the mission. I don't think I have any side missions in this town. If I'm not mistaken. Side missions. Fosco. Family reunion. This is Kurtz. Got to progress in the main story still. This is an aspiring merchant. Oh, this is the the merchant in New the first town, the first city you land in. You help this this native merchant out, and he tells you to meet with like his leader. And I didn't realize that quest was even still there, but apparently there's something to be said there. Okay. Championing the arena. I got as far as... Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more armor penetration in order to defeat the 4th challenge, because the monsters were just insane. Reach the village, no. And old countries in the new world. We just need to meet... This is the quest I'm working on right now, which is part of the main story. Actually, both of these are part of the main story because they're in quests, not side quests. We need to meet the 2 governors and ask them about the... It's the Malchior. It's essentially the, it's the crud or the, the COVID-19 of this world that's like, killing a bunch of people. I think it has something to do with like all the black things I keep seeing on people's like faces and body. Like there's some sort of like corruption going on. Look at this. This is a crazy church. And we got this little side alley with loot. What? Hidden loot? Nice. That's a really cool looking church. And the funny thing is the sides have like this wizard-looking bloke. Look at this guy. I don't know if he really looks like a priest. He looks more like a wizard. But it's okay, whatever. Alrighty. Let's go meet the governor. Unless we get some side quests or some additional storyline right now out of this visit to the governor.
I wish I'd been given an excuse to put this madman to the sword, but you did well. Congratulations. You are already a great diplomat.
It seems to me you're being sarcastic.
Me? My apologies, my lord. It wasn't my intention.
Hey, we didn't get stopped on the spot, did we? Which I didn't think... I'm really lucky with the charisma checks.
Young man, pardon me. Are you not part of the new governor's entourage?
I'm his cousin, and I'm accompanying him on his mission to Tirfredi. What can I do for you, Father?
Bishop Petrus. How divinely fortunate this is. Did you know that I had the honor of meeting you at your uncle's court when you were a child? I would never have imagined that you would grow up to resemble the island natives so closely.
The island was yet to be discovered. How could you have known?
You haven't lost your clever little tongue. You were always quite a remarkable young boy. I'm on my way to New Serene as an ambassador to the new governor. Do you think there would be room for me to accompany you? The roads are not truly safe.
I must first meet the Mother Cardinal to present my respects on behalf of my cousin.
I will accompany you, and then we can take the road together. I'm so happy our paths have crossed once again.
You seem a little creepy to me, old man. Okay. I'm just scoping the place out. Where do we start? This door will work. There's that wizard again. Maybe that's the San Matheus, because these people are they're all bowing to him, so that it makes sense. It was in front of the church as well, right? And here's a picture, which is one of the side streets. This looks like a familiar side street to me, especially that cornered house. Like, wonder what's so special about that. Oh, can't walk through that door. Okay, looks like we can walk through this one, however. Excellent, that was what I was looking for. You know what blows me away is I've gone out of my way to like take as much as I can, and I'm trying to imagine, even on normal mode, how hard, depending on what like the makeup of your character would be, how hard it would be to progress in this game, because I think I've done pretty well, like upgrading my equipment and stuff. You know, I've spent my money and so on and so forth. Maybe I'm just not making my character right, but I don't think that's the case. I think I'm doing pretty well with it. These look like all cells, and in all likelihood there's nothing in them. This one has something, I don't know. Looks like a further, you're on my way, sir. Excuse me. Let's go this way.
It's blocked.
Oh, of course it is. So there's something shady going on down here, but we can't quite get there yet. Okay. Is there anything under the stairs? No. Look at this invisible wall. Yeah. The suspension of belief is pretty broken. Look at this. Does that tell me that doesn't look like me? Look at the cape even. The only thing is the hat. That's interesting. Those some scary portraits. Who are these people?
Your Eminence, in the name of the Congregation of Merchants, I present my best regards.
May the light bless you and accompany you on these grounds with inspired guidance.
I thank you. We truly wish that this visit will strengthen the ties between our two nations.
I learned that you crossed paths with that of Inquisitor Aloysius. I beseech you to forgive his zealous nature. His faith is absolute, and I congratulate you to have appeased him. Your faith and your diplomatic skills honor you.
Another subject brings me as well. The Malachor. The horrible blood plague decimating our peoples.
A terrible matter that worries us all and reveals our imperfections and sinful nature. For he would never have allowed such an evil to spread without a deeper reason or fault. Our theologians are certain that the Malachor is the work of a curse, and we have discovered that this island is home to a cult that venerates willfully a horrifying demon.
A demon? An evil spirit? It's very strange. Oh, I know no planet worships this sort of troubled spirit.
We must unearth this cult and tear it out by its sinister, sinful roots. We started to investigate a village not far from here, where strange happenings have been reported.
I have begun investigations, and I confirm that a demon is certainly active in the area.
Alas, the population is very secretive, and we have great difficulty gleaning any useful information. But if the congregation would help us in this matter, in other words, if the Malachor troubles your cousin as much as myself, report to His Majesty that the destruction of this pagan cult is the only way to eradicate the plague, and his help in obtaining any information from the natives would be extremely welcomed.
Be certain that your message will be transmitted, Mother Cardinal. I look forward to our next encounter.
So, this guy here uses a divine magic ring. Interesting. So, it's not telling me what his level is, but it does show you that maybe this party levels up as the main character does, because it says here, endurance level 12, which means he would have to be, like level 11 or something like that. He would get his next willpower at level 15, next mental power at level 18. And he has 2 right now. So at level 18 he'll have 3. Let's see. She has 2 mental power, willpower, and agility. Kurt has endurance and strength agility. He has mental power, endurance, willpower. The fact that he has willpower is interesting. There's a lot of things he can do with that 1 point of willpower. And 2 points in endurance. I didn't realize he had 2 endurance. There's some really large weapons and things really nice stuff he can equip with that. 2 mental power, but the fact is she uses a sword, she doesn't use a ring. So she's more like, I don't really know if she's like a magic swordsman or something like that. This guy here is more like a cleric, right? Yeah, let's remove Siora and we'll keep this guy for now. Not to mention I need to take a look at his gear. So he has an old antique ornate helmet, which I believe is what I'm wearing. No, I have an old antique helmet. 37, 20, 55. I have 36, 20, 53. So his helmet is slightly better, but mine's poison resistance. His is magic resistance. Old Thelemi war armor. And it's fully unlocked. You know what's funny is it has lock picking embedded into it. Yeah. Mine's 102, his is 108. Yeah, so this armor is totally coming off. You're giving me this armor. You don't need this armor. It's got lock picking on it, man. Come on. Look at that. Like, why would you need lock picking? You're a cleric, bro. You can have my ceremonial armor. I give it to you. Okay, as far as his helmet, yeah, let's take a look at this helmet. Magic resistance over poison resistance. Okay. I mean, they're really, really small changes, but let me see his boots. So he's wearing just basic priest boots. Really. And then he uses a ring, and he has a novice ring, which is junk. So you have the ring of the fighting monk. This is way better. No change. See, his ring has there's no requirement at all other than divine magic ring. Then you need mental power 1 as well to use this. Then I have mental power 3, so I don't have a level 2 mental power. And then I have this insane ring of divine light, which is mental power 4. So like, I got some evolution going on here, and apparently you can't expand any of these if you look. So the one he had it's stun, fury generation, and this attack cost furious, right? This one is 85, has a really high stun. This one has even higher stun, but and this one's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm glad I kept all that priest equipment. Just looking at our stuff here. Okay, let's look at our quests here. So we got no side quests in this area. And I just need to meet the Bridge Alliance governor now. And I got some upgrades off of my new companion. We're going to see how he fights. I think it's almost time to get me a new sword, right? I got the Alchemist Rape here too. The thing that gets me is it says 185 physical damage. Does it do 180? It does it do 86 elemental damage on top of that? See that? I've expanded this to give me the maximum amount of armor damage as I can to make this sword useful. It looks like it has become fairly useful. Oh, I wonder if we can go beyond where the Mother Cardinal back here. Oh, we can. Excellent. So this goes up. And then there's this is probably her room, and it's probably locked. Oh, look at that. You can go into her office. Nothing to see here, huh? Just got this thing about this painting with these two people. These two people are fairly important. Don't mind me. Just looking for stuff. This is a really cool, like, very European looking room with the wood, and it's like almost like brushed gold. Who's this guy? This painting again too. They keep repeating the same paintings over and over. This is a smaller copy of the one that's downstairs. Oh, there's quite a lot of space up here. This is a dead end, so we want to go in here. These rooms all look fairly similar, like layout-wise, to the royal palace that your character's cousin has. They're like a... Not this room, actually. I don't remember a room like this. This is the toilet, maybe? It is. Or no, this is like a washroom. Can I take that hat? No. Yeah, that's... So, I said this a couple episodes ago, that this game reminded me of Skyrim, but it's actually not like Skyrim. It's more like Fable, because you don't have full interactivity with everything. What are they doing? They just have all these books and stuff out. Are they burning paper? Huh. Yeah, so it doesn't look like there was anything up here, but we had to check, didn't we? This is just... Whoa, what's this? Leads down into somewhere. Okay, well, we've checked this whole place. Let's just get out of here. Lots of doors. It's a huge fire hazard. They only have one egress route. These stairs. And everything's made of wood. Look, see? Same painting again. Right there. These paintings here. I don't recognize these two. This one is the most familiar. It totally looks like how my character looks. Like when I had the DLC hat on. It totally looks like the DLC hat. And the cape matches and everything. It looks like there's Inquisition. Somebody from the Inquisition at my residence. Let's talk to this NPC. Let's see. Petrus.
What can I do for you, my child?
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No. But I was part of the embassy. I had only just started my career as a diplomat back then. Talene was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread the word. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a predisposition for magic, but you were so young. You preferred to run around the halls with a wooden sword in hand, chasing your cousin.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
So what you're trying to say is I should have been a magician? You mean I've messed up for 8 episodes? Damn you, NPC. Okay. We're going to go back to our residence because it looks like there's someone waiting there for us from the Inquisition. We're going to totally scum load right before we get to it. He's right over there. Or we'll scum save, not load. We'll just in case something happens. That's what we use that rolling save point for. There we go. Letter from the secret secretary of the embassy. A group of natives came to the embassy and asked to see you. As they could not find you, they asked me to give you the location of a forest, but I hope... Oh, they want me to go to the damn forest? Go to the woods. Ah, gotcha. Been there. Let's do it. They're probably going to bitch and complain about these people here. Like, oh, they're oppressing us. We're oppressed. That's probably going to be the case. What? You saw that, right? I'm not losing my mind. He just did his ninja disappear. If you don't kill them very fast, they just disappear with their ninjutsu.
Please, I come because of a message that was sent to me.
Wait. This is the Onol Menawi of the Lugay de Blau. The one we wanted to talk to.
By the Enlightenment, look at this body. These people have killed an inquisitor, and they probably made us come here so that we would meet the same fate.
I doubt it. They would have attacked us immediately. Let's see what they have to say to us. I came following the instructions you had left the secretary of our embassy, but I wasn't expecting to find you near the corpse of a member of the Ordo Luminis.
And we didn't think that the Onol Menawi we were told about would come with another son.
Stop. This one is different. And we need their help. We were told that there was a man different from the other Renaigse amongst the Lugay and Blau. Someone who sometimes helped our people. This is why we talked to the man in the large house. But we don't really know who you are.
My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. It means that I am in charge of the diplomacy with the other nations. And yes, I have helped your people a few times.
A diplomat is someone who talks, right? Not someone who fights.
I know how to fend for myself, if that's your question. But will you tell me why you made me come here?
2 nights ago, we attacked a group of Red Sons who were taking away some of our people. Many of them fled. But we captured this man, and we made him talk. We wanted to know where they took our brothers. And he talked about a secret camp.
Why would the Inquisition take natives to a secret camp?
To confuse their minds. They torture them until they renounce the truth and praise the sun. This Red Sun was mocking us. He said they would burn us, like the others. He had killed some of my brothers, so I killed him.
I don't have a lot of affection for the Ordo Luminis, but I doubt this man deserved such a fate.
And did our people deserve to be burned?
No, of course not. That's not what I meant.
If what you say is true, then indeed, we cannot let the Inquisitors continue. But because you killed him, we can only take your word for it.
Maybe not. The Red Sun had a key on him, and also some words sealed in bark. We do not know how to set them free, but the Renaigse do, don't they?
The letter ordered this man to join the escort party of a group of natives. This partly confirms what you told me.
Do the words say where the camp is located?
No, but the address of the Inquisitor is written.
What is an address?
This is how we refer to the place we live in. I suppose the key you found is the key to his door.
So you can go to his house and look for more words?
I suppose so.
You must do it, or the suns will keep burning our people.
What's your opinion, Petrus?
This warrior isn't wrong, even though I disapprove of her methods. If we let the Ordo Luminis continue to do this, we will have the same problems with the natives as the Alliance.
Very well. I will go visit this man's home. I will come back to you if I learn anything more.
Hurry. Our brothers may be dying in the meantime. Go back to town. We'll wait for you.
I don't even know who these people are. But maybe I can raise my native relationship from suspicious to nice. And frankly, I haven't found any change in the gameplay so far by increasing relationship level. I'm doing it just in the hopes that at some point it will matter. It just has not played any sort of role yet in my current game. How's my encumbrance doing? 115 out of 200. Okay. So, these people, obviously, the inquisitors are, you know, trying to convert the natives. That's my take on all this. You see that building right there? You see the circle where this is being stood? Isn't this the same as that picture, right? With that building? This is in the picture. This is where that man was standing, and he was facing this direction. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, it's a little bit short today, but what we're going to do is we're going to save here, and we're going to call we'll call this episode good. It's mostly me just running around the city and taking care of some of the main story. This side quest, I think I'm just going to do it just because I don't want to have to come back here for a while. And it will potentially increase my native reputation, which any of these reputations down here are actually quite hard to increase. Like, I think the relationship levels for your companions isn't too bad because the quests are given directly from someone who's following you around. So, not too bad. And eventually we're going to have to help out